A first down throw for Fields. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Play action now. It's Nix. Open is Troutman downfield. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Nix now on 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On second down, it's Nix. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Broncos.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Let's go now.
Second down. Nix. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. Now it's going to be third down.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Nix from the gun on third down. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Whoa. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Got a man downfield. It's Toney. Out about 25 yards to start the drive. First down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Delta. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On the ground, McLaughlin. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. A run here. It's McLaughlin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nick. That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He's got it. And the Jets move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return fumble recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Here we go, son. Sit high.
Second down. It's Fields. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Broncos are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7.
19 right. Buffalo 18.
To throw is Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Nix to throw. He's going to keep it himself. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Nick's going to throw for it. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Broncos are on top. It's now 10-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Fields to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go. Stay high.
Play action now for Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's going to have the 1st down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
Nose up, ready?
They go play action with Fields. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Taking off, and he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. They'll throw. It's Nix. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Nix. The pressure all over him. He goes down again. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Broncos are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2. Kicks off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw is Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. A run now with McLaughlin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. He's going to tuck it and go. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a toss, right side. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throwing, Nix. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That'll be intercepted. And the Jets will have great field position right around midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A first down throw for Fields. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Here we go. Pretty good. Tonight.
Another run here with Hall. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
goes hot. Hot.
On third down, here's Hall. Yeah! Trying to tiptoe around the defenders there. He'll wind up with a gain of 5.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Go.
Fields to throw for it. That's taken in, and they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run. It's Hall. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And this time, he will work his way into the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown, Jets. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Zerline for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. We'll go play action with Nix. That's complete. It's McLaughlin.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point try now for Zerline. The kick is good. And the Jets will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. on first down. Here's Nix to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Now, a second down throw for Nix. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Delta. Here we go, son.
Off the play action, here's Fields. That's complete left side to Tony. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Broncos 10.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Hey, can. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Fields operating out of the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Here we go. Test. Left straight. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Deep ball downfield for Sherfield.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Fields from the pistol. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. We good. You got a mini base. Why not? Go.
Pistol snap back to Fields. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
Now Fields. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Say hi.
To throw is Fields. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
A 5-yard loss makes this 2nd and goal at the Broncos' 17-yard line.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go.
Fields now. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
Now, Fields. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Right.
4th down, Fields. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
A 1st down throw for Nix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jermaine Johnson, the former 1st-round pick, in there to bring him down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
Throwing is Nix. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find the...
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Throwing, Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
2nd down and 3. Now it's a bootleg with Fields. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Fields to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Got a man downfield. It's Tony.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Here's Nix to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. That is caught at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He'll take a shot with Mims. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Jets. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it